Welcome to Charger TV tonight as we prepare for a 5A4 district game between the Memorial Chargers and the Durant Lions. Coming in today, the Memorial Chargers are 12-2, as well as 6-0 in the district. And the Durant Lions are 3-10. Durant coming off a 20-point victory against Glenpool on Tuesday, playing at Glenpool, won 54-34, and the Chargers are coming off a win on Tuesday against district opponent McAllister in a 66-64 barn burner. We get ready to count down our last 5 minutes into the game. Welcome to Charger TV. I am Nathan Snuffer stepping in for Grant Murphy tonight in Durant, Oklahoma. We are glad that you have decided to spend your Friday night with us. After a solid 3-hour drive down here to Durant, our boys look ready. Loose but focused. So what's up with the Charger season this year, you might ask? Well, after a solid 9-win start, Memorial Chargers went to the Tournament of Champions, learned 2 games against really good opponents, beat a good Southmore team, and then stepped back into district play, winning 85-27 at Glenpool and then 66-64 against McAllister. That game, we'll talk a little bit throughout our stream tonight, but everybody played in their part. It was an excellent team win against a very excellent McAllister team. McAllister's Rodney Washington went off and had himself a game, but decided that the Chargers buckled down, came back from a little bit of a deficit, and won at the end. Durant comes in, having had a little bit rough of a season so far, but playing tight in most of their games. Most of their games are very close, so they're a good team that cannot be overlooked, as well as you can never overlook the travel it takes. 3-hour bus ride. Fortunately, we can't jet or helicopter over from Tulsa, so quite a long bus ride. Coming in, the Chargers are averaging 51% from the field. Anytime you can shoot over 50%, that's always a solid look. Averaging almost 66 points a game, 36 rebounds a game, 18 assists, 11 steals, which is incredible to see as we get ready to meet the starters. I'm hoping we get a roster here. They do have a roster up on the wall, so I'm hoping that's correct. So I will do my best as we go throughout.
Thank you again, everybody, for coming out tonight. Starting lineup for the Memorial Chargers.
They play some great Star Wars music. Making us to be some Darth Vaders out here. Starting for the Chargers, a 6'7" senior. 3, Isaiah Garrett. And we got number 15, Darius Basel. A 6'3" sophomore, point guard. Number 22, Fabian Harris, a 6'3" senior guard. 35, a 6'4" senior, stretch forward, Jay Oates. And then number 21, Sean King, 6'1" senior, who's a guard, point guard. Got number 2, Browder. 23, Valier. Number 1, Flores. 0, Williams. And 3, Stone. We get ready for the tip-off. Still waiting on my help up here with the camera, so give us just a second. Might have to step away to go run them down real quick. Get Williams in for his first basket as the Lions take a quick 2-0 lead. Give me 2 seconds and I will be right back with you. Yes. All right. I missed who the foul was on. It looks like it was on Williams, his first foul. And Jay Oates gets the and one, misses the free throw. Oates, an 88% free throw shooter, gets a rare miss there. Durant moving around. Chargers in a man-to-man defense to start off. Ball over to Browder, to Stone. Over to Valier. He dribbles. Up, misses shot. Basel with the rebound, taken away. Back up, and good by Flores. My apologies, they're training a couple of new people on some streams as Oates makes the 15-footer from the baseline, and we're all tied up at 4. 6:20 to go in the first quarter, not the fourth quarter, first quarter. That's the right score, that's the right score, that's the right score. Lions moving it around. Valier dribbling, tries to attack, steps back. Over to Williams. Williams sizes up, drives up, stripped, but he's going to get called for the foul. Sean King is going to be called for the reach-in. That will be his first, team's second, as number 5, Thompson, will enter the game for the Lions. Thompson is your inbounder. Gets down low. Basel there to cut off the inbound play. Cuts off baseline. Williams tries to drive, goes up, no good. Garrett with the rebound. Gets up ahead to King. King down the left side baseline, or sideline. Over to Fabian, back. Harris, corner 3. No good. Basel with the offensive rebound. Up and no good. Chargers looking to find something on offense. They've played good defense so far and gets up the field. Is looking for something to fall. But a shot, continue to shoot well. Sean King takes the steal, goes all alone up for the layup, and good. King gives the Chargers a 6-2 lead as the Chargers go into a full court 2-2-1 defense, setting the tone early with some pressure. Looking to trap, and timeout quickly by the Lions. We are going to get a 30? We're going to get a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Chargers lead 6-4 here early in the first quarter. Back from the timeout, the Lions still facing as the Chargers actually switch up to a 2-1-2. Dangerous cross-court pass as Harris almost gets to the steal, but Stone is able to corral it. Lions trying to stretch deep and look in the high post, but this Memorial defense is suffocating everywhere. Stays in a 2-1-2 against that high post. Showing a little bit of pressure as the Lions look to slow down the pressure of the Chargers. Stone looking, drives, kicks over the corner, tipped by Garrett. Garrett over to Basel. Basel driving down the middle of the court. Slips alley-oop, no good. Good idea. As Basel tips it to Garrett for the offensive rebound. Over to the right wing, down low to Oates. Oates spinning in the middle of the lane, no good. Garrett with another offensive board, and we're going to get a foul against the Lions. The foul will be on Flores as Browder will enter the game. Flores' first foul. Browder enters the game for Thompson. Down low to Garrett. Easy inbound play as he gets the easy layup. 8-4 with 3:52 left in the first quarter. Chargers stay in this 2-1-2 defense. A bit of pressure. Loses the ball out of bounds, but will remain with the Lions. Coming off the bench for the Chargers, you're going to get 30, Caleb Jackson, 11, Cam Highshaw, and number 24, Jamarion Roan. And Oates, Harris, and King will exit the floor. An early substitution for Allison as he goes 3 in, 3 out. Chargers in a man defense. Loses the ball. Jackson with the pressure. Over to the left wing. High up top near the midcourt. Lions looking for something as the pressure of the Chargers seem to be slowing down their offense. Something they quite have not been able to figure out yet as Garrett will get the steal, but he's going to be called for the foul. Isaiah Garrett is going to get his first foul of the game, team's third, with 3:15 left in the first quarter. Expect probably some home cooking for fouls with the refs. But the Chargers don't foul a lot as Basel gets the block. Takes up the court, over to Jackson. Jackson back to Basel. Basel drives. Reverse layup. Good! What a shot by Basel to take the 10-4 lead. Basel is quite the athletic sophomore. Definitely a bright spot in this up-and-coming freshman and sophomore class with 8 seniors leaving. The three is long. Gets his own rebound back. Stripped by Roan. Gets it back. Bows up. And good. Williams just with an effort play to get the layup. And that just shows you how difficult it is to score against the Chargers. He had to work so hard to get that layup. Garrett over to Highshaw. Left wing. Drives baseline. Slips it over to Basel. Basel, deep three. And good! Basel, who is shooting 47% from the three coming into this game, continues his tear from the three-point arc. We get a foul here, I think, on Cam Highshaw. He's begging for all ball. But the ref did not see it that way. Highshaw with his first, as Harris and King enter for Basel and Garrett. Deep inbound play. Lions look to do something here. Chargers stay. In the man as it gets stripped by Cam Highshaw. Harris corrals it. Roan up the middle of the court. Drives middle, looks, slips by one. Back to Harris for the trail three. Good! Nice job finding the trailman. The trailer, and Harris makes the Lions pay for leaving him open. 6-16, a minute and 30 left in the first quarter. As this timeout from the Lions, this pressure just cannot seem to be figured out by the Lions tonight. 1:25 to go in the first quarter. And 30-second timeout. We will stay here as we go throughout. 6:16 run. Looking so far completely out of 30-second timeouts the Lions are, as they take two quick timeouts in the first quarter. I believe the Lions have three scores they have number 0. Williams has 4 points. I'm not sure who has the other 2 points. I'll try to get an update at halftime. I'll try to take a picture of the book. Usually I'm the stat guy, and so it's a little difficult to commentate and stat at the same time. Try my best today. Skeleton crew here in Durant as we get to enjoy some more Charger basketball. Thompson with the ball, driving middle. Spins, nowhere to go, looks back. Stone over to Flores. Flores now to Valier. Back to Thompson, over to Stone. Stone looking for something. Trap, Chargers. Steps through the trap, throws it away to nobody, and King lets it go out of bounds to set up the offense. Jackson, Harris, King, Highshaw, and Roan are your 5 for the Chargers. King, Stone, Thompson, Flores, and Valier, your 5 for the Lions. Over to Highshaw. Highshaw fakes it, drives middle, loses it. Harris gets it back, though. Over. Hand off to Roan. Roan looks to drive. Over to King. They're going to get a foul, though. They're going to be shooting 2, even though Roan definitely was passing it. We're going to see what the call is. Foul is going to be on Thompson. Said that Roan was fouled in the act. That'll be Thompson's first, as Roan goes to the line for a pair of free throws. Misses the first. This is Roan's first free throws of the season as Oates enters for Caleb Jackson. .36.5 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Roan at the line. And knocks it around and in. 17-6 with 36 seconds to go as Roan gets the second one of his free throws to drop in. And 2-1-2, tipped by Sean King. Oates comes up with it. Nope, loses it again. Back to Flores, who gets away with the walk. Stops and pops from 10, makes it. Good awareness by Flores to get the ball back and then pull up for a 10-foot jumper. King looking for last shot, backing down his opponent, and then steps out. 8 seconds to go. Rejects the screen. King goes in. Over to Roan for 3 at the end of the quarter. No good. Should have been a foul, but Flores does not get called. Good shot by Roan. Being fouled definitely hurt his chances to make that 3. as we end the first quarter. At the end of one, Chargers 17, Lions 8. We will be back for the second quarter action next. Hey, welcome back to Charger TV as we begin our second quarter between the Lions and the Chargers. So we get ready. Start second quarter. We want to thank some of our sponsors: Big Guy Sports, educating the past with clips from the educating the present with clips from the past, and Boogie Town, Tulsa Premier's mobile soft play rental destination. Our large soft play area is perfect for little ones aged 0 to 4. I want to thank those two sponsors. We begin down low to Cam Boone, tipped and stolen by the Chargers. Over to Thompson. Thompson for three. No good. Long rebound. Harris with the rebound. Looking up ahead. Driving down the right side of the court. Goes up. Oates. Right corner. Back to Harris. Harris drives middle. Stops. Pops from 10. No good. Shorts it. Oates with the offensive rebound. Oates battles down in the paint. No good. Boone with the rebound. And no. Stolen away by Browder. Browder up the left side of the court. Up top. As the Lions have seemed to be playing with a 2 high, 3 low offense today, trying to get something as they flash to the middle. Williams for a tough shot. Garrett looking up the middle of the court. Down low to Oates. Oates backing down his opponent. Turns, pops, no good. Offensive rebound, and we're going to get a jump ball. Ball will go to the Lions. Oates coming off his season high, 19 points and 11 rebounds against McAllister, having the game of his life against a solid squad. And Oates continues today to play very well. We get a foul against Isaiah Garrett, his second. It's kind of a questionable foul. That's a pretty touch foul, if you ask me, as he picks up his second foul. Inbound on the baseline. Down low, stolen. Oates, nope. Tipped by Oates. Up front, and there's going to be a foul on Valier for a push. We'd usually call an over the back. This is a push. As Chargers inbound the ball. King grabs the ball. 6:33 left to go. 17-8 Chargers. King, who leads the team in assists. Looking as he looks for some points. Should he get foul called? Oh my goodness. Totally gets tripped on the shot and no one sees it. Missed the three. Should have been shooting three, but it's Lions ball. Got a trap. King looking. Jump ball. It'll be Chargers ball. This trapping defense we're seeing from the Chargers in this full court, the Lions just cannot seem to have an answer for it, but the Chargers have to capitalize. Force multiple turnovers between jump balls and steals. The Chargers are averaging 11 steals a game. 156 steals for the year. Harris looking, stops. Over to Basel. Basel, top of the key. Back to King. Just taking their time, looking to find something as Harris pops out from the high post, dribbles. Handoff to Basel. Basel looking, drives middle, slips it to Boone. Boone down low, goes up. No good as Oates almost gets off. It gets the offensive rebound back after a scuffle. Takes his time, pump fakes, and good. Oates staying patient both today and Tuesday against McAllister, and it's paying dividends. Trap yet again as Stone gets the ball over to Thompson. Thompson tries to skip to the left corner, but King is there for yet another steal. King is averaging, or has 22 steals on the year as Oates slips to Boone. Reverse layup, good. 21-8 with 5:08 to go, second quarter, and we will have our first full timeout of the game. We will take it with them. We will be back in 45 seconds. Back from the timeout with 5:08 left to go in the second quarter. Chargers are up 21-8, taking a quick lead here in Durant, Oklahoma. Staying with a pressing 2-1-1-1. The Lions easily break it. Stop and pop. No good. Basel with the rebound. Up to King. King driving to the right side of the baseline. Wide open. Coast to coast. Good. Not a single person stopped King as he goes coast to coast for the easy layup. 23-8. 4:45 to go left in the second quarter. Down low. Williams. Williams backs down Basel. Gets the tough layup. Bodies himself well in as the coach looks for the and one. King looking. Some guys crossing over to the right corner. Down low to Oates. Oates backing. Collects his ball over to Harris. Deep three from the right wing. Good! Harris with a deep three, taking a 26-10 lead. Harris shooting 44% from the arc this year. So he has found a little bit of rhythm here in today's game. Thompson drives middle, crosses back over. King all in his face as Thompson's forced to look over down low to Williams. Williams again, too strong, and King with the rebound. Chargers have been crashing the board extremely well. Basel drives middle of the court, up, no good, and Browder with the rebound. Drives middle, stops, pops the three. Good. Off the dribble with a step back. Browder makes a three to make this a 13-point game. 26-13 left with 3:23 left in the second quarter. Basel taking his time, moving up the right side of the court, gets the offense set up. Playing the high post a little bit. Down low to Oates. Oates, big, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Oates. Says he uses his elbow to clear. As the Lions will have three new substitutes. You have Thompson, Browder, and Williams coming out. My apologies, I do not have a number 20 on my roster. So I'll try to find out who that is. Number 20, and then Valier and King as the Lions throw it away. King here with the sideline inbound. Highshaw has entered the game for the Chargers as well as Caleb Jackson. Coach Allison says make sure everyone gets a touch, calls out the offense. Looks like a 5-out offense here. Harris drives middle, kicks it over to King, left wing, drives, slips his Oates. Oates, perfect basketball by the Chargers. Good movement. And then the chemistry between these seniors evident. Valier over, kicks it over to Flores. Flores looks, tries to shoot, not there. Tipped. Stone recovers. Back to Valier. Valier over to number 20. He drives. King almost picks his pocket there, but not there. Chargers, in spite of a very tough game Tuesday, look extremely refreshed and ready to play solid 4 quarters. They are not afraid to pressure you 94 feet. Jackson with suffocating defense here as Stone looks for something, makes him pick up the ball. Over to as King gets a steal. It's going to be off of the Lions. King and Oates team up to tip the ball off the Lions player as Roan enters for Oates. Roan, Jackson, Harris, Highshaw, and King are your 5 for the Chargers. King, Valier, Williams, Flores, and Whitmore, your 5 for the Lions. Harris drives in, gets the Lions leaning. Will be going to the line for 2. Call will be on number 24. King. 5th team foul of the second quarter, so any defensive foul from now on, the Chargers will be shooting 2. Harris up and good. Harris, a 87% free throw shooter, just bumped his percentage up a little bit. Coming in, he was 26 of 30 from the line, including a couple clutch free throws down the stretch against the Buffaloes on Tuesday. Went 3 of 4 the last minute or so against McAllister. And made sure that the Chargers took home the victory. Whitmore trying to find something, hoping there's something there. Flores back with it. Over to Williams. Williams looking low. A little bit of a mismatch, perhaps, between Harris and King, but solid defense forces the throwaway. Chargers inbound. 30-13 is your score here in the second quarter with 1 minute to go. King high post pops out, looking for something. Jackson for the corner 3. No good. Looked good. Bounces out the last second as Williams gets the rebound. Williams driving. Goes middle. Goes up. Solid defense blocked by Harris as Highshaw picks it up. Going down on the fast break. Pulls it back out. Smartly pushes back. Looking as he throws it off the back of Jackson. Harris gets it in a 3. Oh my goodness. The awareness to pick it up and then notice he's wide open and shoot 3. This Charger team just has played excellently. Tipped, stolen by Harris. Highshaw over to Jackson. Jackson pulls it out. Roan. Back up top. Harris, the hot hand for another 3. Good! Harris hits his 4th 3 of the game with time expiring. That last 3 makes it a 36-13 score as we get ready to enter the second half. We'll be back in about 7 minutes, run over some quick stats, and then start the third quarter. Welcome back to Charger TVs. We got about 3 minutes left to go in halftime. We want to go over some stats. First of all, I want to correct my mistake from earlier. Number 20 for the Lions is Bell. Unfortunately, their book did not have any last names, so my apologies on that. The Lions have 3 scores. 0 Williams has 6. Number 1 Flores has 4. And number 2 Browder has 3. That's their 13 points. Over for the Chargers. Isaiah Garrett having a kind of smaller game because of his early fouls, which may be questionable, but so it be. Isaiah Garrett with 2, Basel with 5, King with 4, Harris, the only one so far with double digits at 13, Oates close by with 8 points, Boone with 2, and Roan with 1. I believe that Boone has 4 points, but the official book says 2. I thought he had 2 reverse layups, but I might be mistaken. Actually, when I think about it, it was Basel who had the reverse layup. Chargers, the storyline of the first half has just been the suffocating defense from the Chargers. And I think it's been a theme throughout the entirety of this year. Suffocation on defense. It doesn't allow teams to get comfortable. Even in a game like McAllister, in which Rodney Washington scores 31, the rest of the team seemed super uncomfortable, and what led to the win. A little bit of controversy in that Chargers-McAllister game. If y'all were watching last Tuesday, there was a long break, about an 8-9 minute break in the third quarter. There was some disagreement on if the official scorebook was right. And ironically enough, actually, I was the one keeping the scorebook. And thankfully, I was correct. There were no issues, and the Chargers pulled that one out. So for our viewers, if you're wondering what had happened Tuesday, that is what happened. There was a disagreement on if the official scorebook was correct. As we get ready to start second half action, 36-13, off of Williams 6 for the Lions and Harris's 13 for the Chargers. Look to see Garrett have a big second half. That's what I'm expecting. It's going to be Lion ball coming out to start the third quarter. Kind of started the or stopped the clock actually a little early, about a minute early, so it's giving the Chargers a little bit more time to huddle up, get plan ready as they prep for the second half. First 5 in for the Chargers are Harris, Oates, Basel, Roan, and Jackson. Different starting 5 than the first half. Garrett and King start off on the bench as Coach Allison looks for a slightly different lineup just to start the second half. Williams, who takes the tough jumper, misses. Basel the rebound. Williams leading this team with Williams, Flores, Browder, Stone, as Oates gets the layup down low, and Valier will Williams, Flores, Broder, Stone, and Valier will be your Lions starters second half. Motion offense here by the Lions. Looking for something, drives middle, stops, pops 8 feet. No good. Basel with another rebound. Back-to-back rebounds by Basel as he pushes up ahead. Back to Roan, his older brother. Jamarion, the senior, and Jarius, the sophomore. So they play a little brother ball up here. Roan in the corner. Harris for another three. Should be a foul and gets it. Was not allowed to follow or to finish his follow through. He will be shooting three with Thompson for the Lions ready to sub in after the 2 free throw shots. Harris first to three. No good. Rare miss by Harris, but still has a chance for 2 more points. Makes the second. Thompson sub in for Valier after Williams' foul. Makes it 3. 2 out of 3 for Harris. Chargers seem to be backing up, meaning a little closer to half court instead of full court. Thompson, right corner 3, no good. Harris tried to get the rebound, stripped away. Browder. Then over to Flores. Flores tries to dribble. Basel tips it. Roan gets on the floor. Harris comes up with it. Good tip by Roan over to Harris. Harris driving the middle of the court over to the left wing. Roan down low. Oates. Oates looking to back down his opponent. Cutting Jackson. Tipped. Basel collects the ball. Basel. Left wing. Left corner. Jackson 3. No good. Looks good as it bounces off the back iron. Stone up to Browder. Thompson. Back to Stone. Left corner, Williams. Lions trying to find something, just moving. Hoping something will happen. Potentially illegal screen there by Williams. Stone, 3. No good. As Basel gets yet another rebound. Basel has been crashing the boards well so far. Basel, left corner. Harris, 3. No good. As Browder gets with the rebound. Makes a little move, gets by one Charger, gets stopped by Jackson. Up top. Over to the right side of the court. Simple weave. Maybe. No. Goes back to just simple motion. Loses the ball. Basel with the steal. Looking up ahead, pushing. Chargers have numbers. Pulls it over. Jackson, right corner. Cuts down low to Oates. Oates. Up top, Roan. Drives. Floater. Good. Nice job by Roan being patient. Pump fake. Floater. And making this a 29-point lead. 42-13 with 4:34 left to go in the third quarter. That's Browder for 3. No good. Harris with the rebound. Looking to push up ahead. 3 on 3. Over Jackson. Jackson left wing. Up 3. No good. Off the front of the iron. Harris looking. May have gotten away with the push there. Up ahead. That should be an offensive foul. And they're going to call it on the floor. How was that against Roan? The Lion, I believe it was Browder, full on, put his elbow out and shoved him away, but somehow gets away with the call. Roan will be on the unfortunate end of that foul call. 3 new players in for the Lions as Irvin, King, and oh my goodness, they're going to call a foul. Well, they call the offensive foul as he shoves Fabian Harris to the ground. Foul will be on King, his second. The Lions have Valier, King, Flores, Irvin, and Thompson. Basel, Roan, Jackson, Oates, and Harris are your 5 for the Chargers. Right corner, Harris, driving middle, looking. Errant pass, stolen by Irvin. Up ahead, Thompson looking, drives, loses control of the ball. Right wing, Irvin up for 3. Bounces off the glass, no good. Oates with the rebound. Roan, driving. They've gotten away with a little bit of a walk there. Over Jackson. Jackson, right wing, 3. No good. Off the front of the rim. Oates collects the rebound. Back up. Up top. Roan over to Jackson. Jackson, another 3. No good as he just keeps hitting, unfortunately, the front of the rim. Chargers bench needs to sit down. It will be Lion ball. Ball definitely goes over off the Lions as the trail ref reverses the call and said it is Memorial ball. Good reversal there by the trail. Roan with the inbound pass on the baseline. Harris, 3. Oh, mama! What a 3! So Lions moving the ball around. Driving middle, stops, hesitates, up, blocked by Basel. Basel pushing up ahead. Chargers have numbers. Drives middle of the court, left hand layup. Rims out, Oates with the putback, good. Nice offensive board. The Chargers have been crashing the offensive board like crazy tonight and been successful. Double team, tipped, secured by Irvin, loses it out of bounds. They're going to say it goes off of Basel, will remain Lion ball. Boone and King will enter for Harris and Jackson. Harris with 16 points, 19 points. Being subbed out, Oates has 12. King has 4, Basel has 5, and Roan has 3. Right now, the only points are on the Lions on the floor is Flores, number 1. He has 4. Oates down low, pump fakes up. Should be a foul. How is that not a foul called? 2 or 3 different guys smacked Oates across the forearm, and not a single foul was called. Our angle's a little bit different here, so I'm not sure if the fans at home can see that or not. They do say, though, it is Chargers ball. Some substitutions. I think it is 5 out as Bell, Browder, Stone, Whitmore, and Williams are the 5 on for the Lions. Boone, right corner, good. 15-foot jumper from Boone. It's a perfect shot. Good footwork there by Boone. Straight up, straight down, and he makes the jumper from 15 foot on the right baseline. Browder looking up top to Stone. Stone, left hand 3, deep, good. What a killer shot. This is what happens when you don't have a hand up on defense. Deep 3, that is the first points for the Lions in the second half with 1:29 to go in the third quarter. Roan down low. Boone, up, good. Great slip pass, unselfish ball by Roan to slip it to Boone for the wide open layup beneath the basket. Would have been easy just to try to get the points, but quite the senior move to dish it to the junior. Roan tries a little matrix move there and avoid the ball, but barely tips him as he goes out of bounds. Highshaw enters for Oates. Some of these starters might be getting pulled for the rest of the game with a 35-point lead for the Chargers with 1 minute to go in the third quarter. King, right corner, over for Thompson. Whitmore, no good. Boone with the rebound. Up ahead to Basel. 2-on-1. Basel. Roan. 3. Right corner. Good! What a brother-to-brother connection as Basel assists his brother on the 3 to make this a 38-point game. Stolen by Basel. Basel up ahead to Roan. Roan driving left-hand layup, blocked by Browder, but they're going to call a foul as Roan takes quite the hard tumble. Wipes his brow, but seems to be okay. Browder with the foul. That'll be his second, team third. Basel at the line for 2. Sorry, Roan for the line for 2. 6 points so far in the game. A little short there on that free throw. Some words of encouragement. From Little Bro, makes the second. Not sure what Basel said, but it helped settle the senior, and he made that second free throw. Nice job. 7 points. Almost stole the ball. Roan very active today on the court. Playing very well so far his senior year. Keene cuts him off baseline. Horrible shot attempt at the end of the game. That is now a 55-16 lead by the Chargers at the end of the third quarter. 1 quarter to go as the Chargers have a chance. Well, most likely will be 7-0 to tie up for first in District 5A4. We will be back for fourth quarter action here in just a moment. Back for fourth quarter action as the Chargers look to take this home. Head on back to Tulsa. Victorious. Highshaw on the right wing. Over to Jackson. That back to Roan. Boone looking high post, setting his screen. King, smart enough to take the 3. Don't want to force anything. Highshaw up top. Boone staying in the high post, setting screens as they look for an elevator motion. Jackson pulling up from 12. No good. Bounces out. Looked like it was going to bounce out, and then looked like it was going to bounce in. As Jackson has just had a bad set of bounces today. What a left-hand attempt by Roan. Almost gets it in. Picks up a foul. Roan been very aggressive, pushing towards the basket. Had a couple good tumbles today. Lions are going to have Morgan, Whitmore, Bell, Johnson, and Irvin are your 5. For the Chargers, you're going to have Sean King, Cam Highshaw, Cam Boone, Caleb Jackson, and Jamarion Roan. 7:15 to go as Roan makes both of them to take the 41-point lead. Roan now with 9 points. He's already hit double digits. Be the third Charger with double digits tonight. Almost stolen by Highshaw. Stop and pop from Irvin. Good. The rainbow arc shot going in for the Lions. Jackson stops, hands it back towards Highshaw. Highshaw drive, looking quite the vertical to put it up and in to retake the 40-point lead. Should have been out of bounds. Lets it go. Irvin for another 3. No good. Boone with the rebound. Gives it to Roan. over the right wing. Highshaw almost loses it, but gets back in control. Slips it. King. King up. Good. King getting a rebound as Eli Highshaw will now enter the game, and King will step out. Number 33, Jaheim Martin will enter as well for the Chargers. I believe it's a 30-second timeout called by the Chargers here. Glad to see some people watching the game, jumping in the chat. This will be Jaheim Martin's first varsity action. He had quite the showing in JV earlier today. A couple blocks, some big rebounds, some good points. As the 6'4" sophomore comes in for his first varsity minutes. Highshaw, Jackson, Martin, and Boone are your your 5 Chargers out there. Martin with the block. Missed 3, Boone with the rebound. Jackson up to Eli Highshaw. Highshaw left wing, drives middle, slips it down to Martin, but throws it instead of a slip, it was more of a screen pass with the speed of that ball. Not often you throw the ball at 40 miles an hour from 4 feet away. 3, no good. Cam Highshaw with the rebound. We have 2 sets of brothers on this varsity squad tonight. Cam and Eli Highshaw and Jarius and Jamarion as Boone looks to go get a rebound. A dunk, misses it. Martin with the rebound and gets his first varsity points. 4:41 to go, 63-18 Chargers, as the Chargers have only allowed 5 second half points. Irvin looking, no good, not there. Slips it to Thompson. Thompson misses it. Highshaw tips it to Highshaw. Called a foul on number 11, Morgan. I thought he was there. Should have been a no call. Played good defense, moved his feet well, and took the hit, but they're going to call him for the block. Highshaw inbounds it into Highshaw. Cam Highshaw, the senior, looking for a screen from Martin. Takes a deep 3. Good! What a deep 3 from Highshaw. Comes in, making a pair of 3s in the season. Now makes it his third. 66-18, 3:41 to go in the fourth quarter. Thompson for another long 3. Rims out. Boone with the rebound. Boone looking up ahead. Jackson up to Martin. Martin has a chance to get a dunk here. Good! Martin slamming it down for his first varsity dunk with some power. That was quite an impressive dunk by the sophomore as Morgan banks in the 3. 21-68 to go. About 3 minutes left. Highshaw over to Jackson. Jackson for a 3. Back iron. We are all cheering for Jackson at this point as Warren Johnson and Josiah Thomas enter for Jackson and Boone. Jackson had some good looks tonight, but couldn't quite bounce the right way. Boone with some good rebounds tonight. I think 1 block. He is leading the team with 2.7 blocks a game. Boone's length, but he has anticipation. The Chargers getting 2-3. Morgan for another 3. Doesn't quite so lucky with the bounce as Warren Johnson will get Rebound. Slips out of Thomas's hand. Air ball from Morgan. And we'll go back to Charger ball. Ooh. Thompson may have just gotten hurt. He definitely did. He is struggling to walk. Tripped on, I believe, a cheerleader. I think sprained his ankle. High shaw up the right side of the court. Driving. Stripped by Bell, but will remain with the Chargers. Inbound. High shaw to high shaw. High shaw. 3. Ooh, look good. A little lower than we usually are when we stream, so sometimes it's kind of hard to tell if a shot looks like it's going to go in or not. Veterans Arena, we're so high, we can usually tell pretty easily as the ball slips out of Irvin's hand. Goes back to the Chargers. 47-point lead by the Chargers as these young guys look to get a 50-point lead. Minute and 40 left. Durant ran a little extra time there. Warren Johnson over to Eli Highshaw, just a little too much speed. As a next group come in. We got some new numbers here, so let me see. We're going to have A.J. Justice at number 10, 25, Dejon Liddell, 40, Eli Lang, and number 31, Walter Clark. All these guys had a heck of a game in JV as Lang throws the ball away. Over to Johnson with the steal, rebound, and putback. Liddell over to Clark. Clark, the 6'3 freshman. Over to Johnson. Down low to Lang. Lang's about a 6'6 sophomore. Solid muscle. Muscles his way in. Misses the shot a little long. Lang has the makings of quite the center. That should have been a walk. Did not get called for it. As Morgan makes another 3. Lang's going to be quite the nice center. Quite the body. As Liddell, a little careless with the ball, but gets it back. Lang has the ability to play both down low, but can also make the 3. As he steps up. No good. Liddell with the putback. 54-point lead for the Chargers. Oh, sorry. I can't count. 44-point lead for the Chargers with 10 seconds left to go. Tripped. Liddell looking. Tries to dunk it. No good. He's going to get the foul. Maybe going up for the layup. Felt the pressure behind him. Got the foul with 3.4 seconds to go. Number 11, Morgan's going to pick up the foul. His second. Be his team's third. We're going to shoot these 2 free throws, and that's going to be the game. Liddell's going to go up for his first varsity free throws. Misses the first. Chargers overall, pretty good free throw shooting team coming into tonight. 77% from the field. And they definitely shot well again tonight. Liddell bounced around and good. 71-26 will be your final, as the Chargers will become 7-1, tied for first in 5A4 district, going to 13-2 as your Memorial Chargers will come home from Durant a victor. Thank you tonight for joining us here on Charger TV. I'm Nathan Snuffer, along with my amazing help from our basketball players. We will see you next Tuesday at East Central at 7:30 p.m. Again, our next game is at 7:30 next Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Thank you for watching. We will see you on Tuesday.